I'm talking today to Trevor Thompson, the CTO of Planet Communications Asia. Trevor, you're right in the heart of a major market, Thailand, one of the fastest growing in Asia, business and residential. Give us your perspective at the moment on the situation.
Yeah, Brian, I think it's an exciting time, I think, in Thailand, even though I think from the outside we have obviously some political little hurdles and problems we've been encountering over the last 6 months. I think overall there's I think in telecom there's a lot of pent-up demand for bandwidth. The country still has relatively little can meet the requirements of the connectivity, internet connectivity. So there's a high growth potential for Thailand. I think with the current political situation improving drastically now, we're very optimistic that it'll continue to grow by leaps and bounds. I guess we're optimistic.
Well, I think your own growth includes possibly 100,000 lines of fibre, and you've chosen Calix and the E72 to help deliver that. Tell us a bit about the relationship with Calix.
Yeah, Planet Fiber is a relatively new venture for PlanetComm. Traditionally, we're more equipment vendor, representative manufacturer, system integrator, and supplying solutions. I think now we're starting a service with what we call Planet Fiber, and delivering. We invest in multi-dwelling units, and then we provide a service to the end user. I think we've been shopping around. I think for more than a year, looking at various platforms, various vendors, and it's a crowded marketplace. And finally, I think when we came across Calix, even though they're not the lowest cost solution in town, we always for us we always looking for price performance. We're not going to just simply buy low end product that's quite accessible, but it may not meet the requirements. So I feel Calix has a high end solution. The value for the money is very good, and we're very pleased. So far in the trials we've done, we're very pleased with the performance.
And of course, it does have that pay as you grow kind of capability, doesn't it?
Very scalable. That was a very major factor, I think, in our final decision. That from an investment perspective for us, it's very scalable. So we can start relatively small and scale up. The platform is very flexible in that way. So, and obviously Calix is relatively new to, I think, the Asian market. For ourselves, we had never heard of them, maybe like 6 months ago or so. But investigating, we know they're very dominant, especially maybe in the North American market. And now with the Ericsson platform, I understand they're adopted. I think we feel a very secure supplier that's not going to fade away. Also, I think, but I guess for the Asian market, it's a new market for them. But they're very solid in North American, European.
Now, as you're saying, your company's evolving, and you're going to be putting in these fibres for business and residential. So tell us a bit more about the background to Planet and your plans for the future.
Well, Planet Communications, we're a 20-year-old company. Myself and my partner established it 20 years ago in Bangkok. I'm originally from Canada. I don't look Thai, right? But, and we've grown basically from nothing, to now, 150 person head count, and we're now a public company and soon to be listed on the stock exchange of Thailand. So it's a very exciting time, major milestone, I think, in our evolution as a company. We've been traditionally a system integrator, value-added reseller, but we're evolving now to being a service provider also. Rather than just focusing on projects and one-time revenue streams, looking at reoccurring revenue streams using the same technology that we're typically selling to our customers. So I think it's a very exciting time for us.
Well, congratulations on what you've achieved. I didn't realize I was speaking to a founder of the company, but in the meantime, thanks very much for joining us.
Okay. Thank you, Brian.